crib crap or a crunch, but my definition of a good woman, when you first time meet her, you will know the difference from this type of woman than any other woman that you ever met. Number one, when you meet a woman and she got kids, it don't matter how many kids she got, but her kids is manifold. They ain't necessarily got to say yes ma'am or no ma'am, but they do got manners. When they see people, they just say yes ma'am or no ma'am, or they say hi or hello. How you doing, sir? How you doing, ma'am? A good woman, when you first meet her and y'all dating, and she invite you over to her house. Not only that, um, her kids are manifold, but on the school night, if they're young, like I'm talking about teenager and on down, you know what I mean? If they're young, pretty much they're in bed at a decent hour. A good woman, if she got grown kids, if they're not in college, then they're not at home. They're educated. They're going to work. They do stay with their mom. They helping out on bills. They're not all in the mom business. If it's not necessary to be in their mom business, they not picking and choosing for their mom. What man should she be with? What man should she not be with? They're not all in her business. They're not telling her what to do. They're not disrespecting her. They're not yelling at her in the playful matter. They're not calling her out her name in the playful matter. They're not having their hand out every time. They're not expecting their mom to pretty much be their role model or their best friend. Uh, they got they, like I said, they got if they now got their own car and own place, they're on their way working on getting their car and own place. A good mom doesn't just let a grown kid pretty much live there and stay there and take care of them, and that's the reason why you can't get a good man. Or I don't care if they raising a young king or a young queen, but at the same time, they're not letting nobody rule their life. They're not getting advice from this person and that person and running with it. They get that advice, but they go off for their own advice and their own experiences. And a real woman knows what they want to do. When you take them out on a date, about to take them out on a date, a real woman asks to pay for the for her own meal. She don't have to, but she offered to at least go in. A real woman, if she's not ready for you to go to her house and meet her kids, a real woman willing to go in on the room. A real woman has her own gas money. A real woman is willing to go half on a date and then go half on the room if she's not ready for you to be at her home or enter her private space. A real woman don't really need a man for nothing because she's a 100% real woman, but she can admit what her weaknesses is and her strengths is, and if she do decide to let you at her house, and if she is moving fast, a real woman ain't afraid to say, "Well, damn, I'm falling for you fast," and a real woman do happen to let you over there within the week span or shit, the first night or second night or third night that y'all have been talking. A real woman doesn't have a problem with telling that man, yeah, I'm horny or I got needs or da da da. But when you come over there, guess what? She do got kids, no matter what age they is, grown or not, they're in their room at a decent hour. And that grown kid, he might not be in his room, but he's respectful. When mom company come over, oh, what's up with you, dude? My name is Whoop Whoop. Go about his business. He don't be sitting around trying to cock block, trying to be in their mix. And if the kid young, and if it's the weekend, they're in their room or with their friends or doing whatever they normally would be doing, but they being respectful. And if it's on a school night, they're in the bed, sleep, already ate, not coming out hella times, not being nosy, not trying to be in grown folk faces, none of that, and does what their mama said. And don't be running the mama business, you know what I mean? And another good woman, she's not gonna have multiple baby daddies. Uh, she's not gonna have no nigga around her kids unless he either really show her that he worth her time and he good hearted and he been doing his thing, like taking her out on the date, giving her compliments, calling her every day, giving her good morning text every day. Just the little simple things, and he's showing her that he's able and he earned the position to be at her house and earn the position to pretty much meet her kids. A real woman, if she ain't ready yet, she gonna pretty much make sure them kids to sleep, or they got a babysitter, or the auntie, or the cousin, or somebody else that's able to watch them while y'all date, or watch them while you spend the night. They're gonna be occupied, and that real woman gonna have that covered. Either she got them at a daycare for the week, or at a cousin house for the week, or some type of babysitter, or they're in bed. So when you come over there, so for the women that say, "Oh, I don't let a man come over while my kid's there," all right, have a babysitter. All right, have a backup plan, or you don't necessarily have to have a babysitter if you know how to put them motherfuckers to bed on time. A real woman that know how to put her kids to bed on time and at a decent hour, that real woman, if she wants you over and she wants some sex and she wants some adult time, and it ain't necessarily about the sex, if she just pretty much just want you there, she gonna let you there with her regardless, no matter what age her kids is, or no matter what. She just gonna make sure that them kids is in the bed, or if they ain't in the bed, they in their rooms. And they've been told to not come out unless you got to use the restroom or get some drink. And when you get there, you know, you say hi, to whoop whoop whoop, use your manners, and keep it pushing. You know, not trying to stay up all night and pretty much know what's up. Like if they don't listen, they gonna get their ass whipped. You know, and that's the type of woman that I'm respecting. And then when you come to our house, the house smell like, you know, cleaning supplies. So her bathroom clean, her kitchen clean, the garbage is dumped. You know, it ain't got to be the greatest of the cleanest, you know, but you could tell little things that she got good home training, that her mama raised her the right way. You know, kids manifold, the house is clean, um, the kids go to bed decent hours, and if they is grown, they in college or they working, and if they ain't in college, they working, and they working on bettering themselves. They not trying to be at mama house uh 2 to 3 years straight of their adult life. They're pretty much trying to get their own stuff. They're pretty much trying to grow in life, you know. So for the woman that got control of her kids, regardless what age, and the woman that got respect for herself, it's not about what you do, it's how you do it. So I respect you if you don't waste a man's time, and you do got kids and you still want to get to know that man. Oh, I came over there, the kids were asleep, or they was in the room, and they did come out a couple times, but they said hi, bye, you know, nice to meet you, and going back to their business. They giving their mama the space. When the man leave, they not questioning too many negative questions about the dude, or just hella just disrespectful and dissing the dude. They just pretty much being honest about what they think, and their mama not taking what they think to heart, is judging everything off of her opinion and her decision. And then if the mom got good judgment and her kids got good judgment, then pretty much that's gonna be a good relationship. And then any woman that could, she ain't gotta be fully committed to God, she ain't gotta be perfect, but like, you know, she could read the Bible every now and then, or mention going to church, or mention God a little bit. Like, so boom. Say for instance, I meet a girl, she about close to my age. Let's just say she's 36, I'm 36. Let's just say she got 2 kids. Let's just say good age range. She got a 9-year old and she got a 14-year old. Okay, 2 young kids. Let's just say, just to be fair, a boy and a girl. You know, let's just say the girl's 9, the boy 14. You know, he's going to school. He got good grades. The little girl got good grades, and they both got the same father. You know, or they both got different fathers. They know not to run their mouth. They know not to tell their father shit. They know not to run the mama business. They know how to say hi, hello. They go to school on school night. If a woman do let a man over on the school night, they know to be in bed by 8. You know, she knows to have the man to come over between 8 and 9. And if it ain't too early and not to waste that man's time, she gonna let him come over like around lunchtime, dinner time. You know, 6. You know, 12. You know, depends on their schedule. or midnight while everybody sleep. A good woman gonna make sure them kids is in that bed, uh, tucked in, or just in their room occupied, with the TV and their games and they books or whatever the fuck they got, they occupied to where they not interrupting their mom. And a good woman gonna make sure that all her kids got a bed. Like, she spread it out her time frame. She didn't just sit there and just lay with a man and then just got pregnant by so many different baby daddies, or just got pregnant by one of her baby daddies and didn't make neither one of the men marry her or into an honest woman. Now, I love a woman that at least been married once or twice, you know. But it's scary when if she made too many mistakes or wrong choices in her life. Because then it's like when a woman says she's been married already, 2 times, it's like, okay, you think your third time gonna be the charm? It might be, but she gotta learn from the mistakes. What is she doing wrong? Why is this man's marrying her and not staying committed to her? So when you a woman and you got just, you made a couple mistakes, I'm not judging off of that. Some shit happen. Some people might need that third time the charm. But these are the questions I ask myself. When I come over to a woman's house, is her house clean? Was her kids manifold? Did she ever talk to you about church or God? She could be godly and still listen to the city girl a little bit, or listen to this and that. Do she be on social media like that? Do she have too many social media pages? Like, I don't trust a woman that got every app. If she's not a comedian, if she's not an entertainer, and she's on every app, it's like giving, like, what's your point, what's your purpose? If you're on there dating, or you just on there just to look and laugh. But it's like, nowadays you get the same thing on Facebook, you get the same thing on TikTok, you get the same thing on every app. All these apps turn to porn sites anyways. And it's like, the moral of the fucking story is it's like, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So, like, I look for that woman, house clean, kids in bed at a decent hour, how many different baby daddies she got, how many kids she got, um, how manifold the kids are, how respectful the kids are, do they go to church, do they have family fun night, do the kids respect her judgment of picking the right man? Do her kids be in her business? Do she tell her kids all her business? I never trust a woman that tells her kids her grown sexual business or her relationship business, or basing off the decision of how the kids think. Like, it's okay to think if the kids think the guy is a good guy, or it's okay if they got reasons why they don't like the guy, but really get to know the guy. Don't date the guy because of what your kids said. Your kids ain't been married. You know what I mean? Your kids ain't had a long-term relationship, so why listen to them? I'm just looking for the woman that know how to make her own decisions and her own choices. And she knows what it's like not to waste a man's time. She knows what it's like to cook a man a good meal. Man coming over there and he get to know you. He didn't talk to you enough days. He didn't took you on enough dates. He didn't been uh, helpful. He done been grateful. He done been helping you out with this, that, and the third. He's been that man in your life, and he's been showing you that he could like you for everything plus more than just the sex. You know, uh, to me, a good man, a good leader, is a man that can meet a woman and help her in all the spots that she need help at, and not only help her in all the spots that she need help at. If you don't know how to do it, like I said, not every man is a handyman. Not every man is a mechanic. Not every man know how to fix or change a tire. But should every man know how? Yes, I agree. But just like every woman should know how to cook, just like every woman should know how to clean, just like every woman should know how to pay a bill. But let's just say, for some women don't know how to cook. Some women ain't great cleaners. Some women I feel like every woman should know how to, if they got young kids, to put their ass on a good sleep time. You know, Every woman should make sure that every kid they have manners. You know, say yes, say no, hello, how you doing, sir, hi and hellos. You know, um, every woman should be able to make her own decisions when it comes down to what's a good man and what's a bad man. Not going off of her mother's opinion, her kid's opinion, and not judging the man off his past. You know, these are some things that I look into. These are some things that I feel like as a man, if you're not handy, if you not good at fixing a car or changing a tire or this, that, and the third, a woman will hold that against you. But that don't necessarily makes you a bad man. It's just shit. Maybe you was never taught it, or shit. Maybe you never learned, or never was good at it. Shit. Maybe you're good at other things. You know. I feel like as far as a man goes, as long as you're able to pay the bills, you're able to fix a couple things, and you able to meet her halfway on things, and you're understandable. You're not arguing with her, very argumentative. You're not pointing fingers at her. You're not telling her, you know, trying to control her whole life, and you're not judging everything she do. Then you're a good man. You just got to be consistent in knowing how to show that woman and guide her in the right ways. You know, knowing how to fuck good doesn't make you a good man. Knowing how to fuck multiple bitches don't make you a good man. Knowing how to eat pussy doesn't make you a good man. What makes you a good man is knowing how to go to work, knowing how to get some money, knowing how to pay some bills, knowing how to own up to your wrongs, your flaws, uh, knowing how to not put judgment on people, knowing how to stand up on your word, knowing how to be a protector and a provider. That would make you a good man. People think a good man gotta know how to fix a car, gotta know how to change a tire, gotta know how to drive, gotta know how to be great at sex, gotta know how to do this, that, and the third. And at the end of the day, man, some people feel like a good man gotta be tall. At the end of the day, a man is a man. Every man got a body. Every man got a dingling, and not all man is tall. Not all men came with a big dingling. Not all men are capable with good sperm to produce a kid. Some men got low sperm count. Some men got good quality sperm count. Some men got big dick, wide dick. Uh, some men got well built bodies. Some men got sloppy built bodies. Uh, shit. Some men got that's own disability. Some men can't read. Some men can't write. Some men can't spell. Everybody got weaknesses. Everybody got things and flaws that makes them them. You know, stop people when people start judging and dating over sex and money and height and what you build and the way you look and how good your texture of your hair is and this, that, and the third and what your baby gonna look like or if he can give you a baby or not. People worried about all the wrong shit when it comes down to just having someone that you could just grow old with. When it comes down to having somebody that you could grow old with, help you with those bills, and pretty much make you feel loved, make you feel wanted, make you feel needed, and make you feel supported, you know, and be there for you and help you on the things that shit. You could do it on your own. Anybody could pay their own bills and anybody could make themselves come. So for the ones that make themselves feel like, oh, sex is a main factor, or having a man to work a car or know how to be handy is a good man. What about a man that's loyal? What about a man that can't fix his mistakes or won't cheat? What about a man that's willing to learn how to do those things or willing to improve himself? What about a trying man? What about a loving man? What about a God-fearing man? You know, but I hopefully hope this video helps out some people. This is my definition of what is a good woman, what is a good qualities in women, things that a woman needs to stop looking at, things that men need to stop looking at. I broke that all down. Comment below if you agree, disagree, and what's your opinion. Peace.